Jungkook and Lisa. Two of the biggest names in the industry, two global superstars whose every move is followed by millions. For years, fans have speculated about their chemistry, their interactions, and the possibility of something more between them. But what if there was a connection that went beyond what the world could see? What if their bond was something deeper, something written in the stars, something that neither of them fully understood? It all started with a dream. Not just any dream, but one so vivid, so real, that it left both of them questioning reality itself. Jungkook had always been a deep dreamer, often waking up with fragments of emotions he couldn't explain. But this time it was different. The dream was unlike anything he had experienced before. It began in a quiet, moonlit forest where the trees seemed to whisper secrets. There was a path leading into the unknown, and though he didn't know why, he felt the urge to follow it. As he walked, the surroundings changed. The trees gave way to an open field, bathed in golden light. Fireflies danced in the air, creating a mesmerizing glow that pulsed in rhythm with his heartbeat. And then he saw her. Lisa stood at the center of the field, wearing a simple white dress, her hair flowing in the breeze. She wasn't just a distant figure. She was there, real and present, as if this wasn't a dream at all. Her eyes locked onto his, filled with something he couldn't quite place. Recognition? Longing? Jungkook took a step forward, and so did she. Neither spoke, yet they understood each other perfectly. When their hands met, a strange warmth spread through him. It wasn't just physical, it was something deeper, something unexplainable. A wave of emotions crashed over him, emotions he didn't recognize but somehow felt like they had always been there. It was as if, in that moment, he had stepped into a memory that wasn't his yet belonged to him all the same. Then everything blurred. The warmth turned into a soft golden light, and just as suddenly as it had begun, the dream ended. Jungkook woke up, his heart racing, his hands still tingling from the touch. He sat up, staring at the ceiling, trying to shake off the feeling, but it wouldn't leave him. The next day, everything felt different. He couldn't concentrate. The melody from the dream kept playing in his head, and every time he closed his eyes, he saw her standing there, waiting. And then, something even stranger happened. Lisa had the same dream. Across the city, in a completely different space, Lisa woke up in the middle of the night, breathless, her fingers still tingling from an invisible touch. First, she thought it was just another dream, another illusion created by her subconscious. But as she replayed it in her mind, she realized something felt too real, too detailed. The sensation of Jungkook's presence, the unspoken understanding, the warmth, it lingered even after she was awake. But what were the chances? She dismissed it at first, thinking it was just her imagination. But then, things started happening. Strange coincidences. Words slipping from her lips that felt like echoes from the dream. A song playing in the background that matched the melody she had heard in that golden field. And then, the moment that changed everything. A few days later, they ran into each other at an event. Nothing unusual, idols cross paths all the time. But this time, when their eyes met, something passed between them. A flicker of recognition. A silent question. Jungkook hesitated, and for a brief second, he almost asked her. Almost said something. But he didn't. Instead, he let it go. Lisa, on the other hand, couldn't shake the feeling. She started paying more attention, looking for signs, for anything that could explain what had happened. And then, one night, while scrolling through her notes, she found something. A lyric. A single line she had written down in a half-dazed state after waking up from the dream. Asterisk, meet me where the golden fireflies dance. Asterisk. Her heart skipped a beat. She didn't remember writing it, yet there it was in her own handwriting. And that's when she knew this wasn't just a coincidence. She had to talk to him. The next time they saw each other, Lisa gathered her courage and finally brought it up. I had the strangest dream, she said, keeping her voice casual. Jungkook turned to her, something shifting in his expression. What kind of dream? Lisa hesitated, then decided to just say it. There was a field. Fireflies. You were there. Silence. Jungkook's grip on his drink tightened. His heartbeat quickened. You saw that too? He finally asked. Lisa's breath caught in her throat. That was the moment everything changed. They started comparing details, realizing that their dreams had been identical. The same place, the same atmosphere, the same feeling of something bigger than themselves pulling them together. And that's when it hit them. What if this wasn't just a dream? What if it was a message? A sign? For the first time, they allowed themselves to consider the impossible. And that's when the dreams started getting more intense. Time, the dream world expanded. The golden field led to a hidden garden. The whispers in the wind became clearer, speaking words they couldn't fully understand yet. And then, something incredible happened. During a late-night studio session, Jungkook was playing around with a melody, something soft and familiar. Lisa, passing by, heard it and stopped in her tracks. Without thinking, she hummed along. Jungkook froze. His fingers stopped moving. He turned to her, his eyes wide. How do you know that melody? He asked. Lisa blinked. I don't know. It just came to me. Another silence. And then Jungkook whispered, It's the song from the dream. A shiver ran down Lisa's spine. They weren't just dreaming. They were remembering something. Something lost in time. But what did it mean? Jungkook and Lisa couldn't escape the feeling that their dreams were more than just their minds playing tricks on them. It was as if something or someone was trying to tell them something. Lisa found herself scribbling notes, trying to piece together the fragments of what she could remember. The melody, the place, the emotions, they all felt so vivid. Jungkook, on the other hand, started noticing strange coincidences happening around him. He'd hear the same tune in unexpected places, see shadows in the corners of his vision, and feel a strange sense of déjà vu every time he looked into Lisa's eyes. One night, unable to sleep, Jungkook sent Lisa a message. Jungkook asterisk, are you awake? Lisa asterisk, yeah. I can't stop thinking about it. Jungkook asterisk, me neither. I think we need to find out what this means. Lisa asterisk, but how? Jungkook asterisk, we follow the signs. The next day, they met at a quiet cafe, away from prying eyes. They compared notes, realizing that the dream wasn't just repeating, it was evolving. New details appeared every night, and with each dream, the feeling grew stronger. That was when Lisa noticed something. A symbol. It had appeared in her dream and, shockingly, on a book Jungkook had picked up earlier that day. What are the chances? Lisa whispered, tracing the mark on the cover with her fingers. Jungkook's pulse quickened. This can't be a coincidence. They followed the lead, visiting an old library where they found an ancient tale that sent shivers down their spines. It spoke of two souls, forever connected, meeting in dreams before finding each other in reality. The legend claimed that these souls carried a song, a melody passed through lifetimes, calling them back to each other. Their dream wasn't just a dream. It was a message, a memory, a fate waiting to unfold. Neither of them spoke as they left the library, but their hearts pounded with the same thought. What if they were the souls from the legend? Jungkook and Lisa couldn't escape the feeling that their dreams were more than just their minds playing tricks on them. It was as if something or someone was trying to tell them something. Lisa found herself scribbling notes, trying to piece together the fragments of what she could remember. The melody, the place, the emotions, they all felt so vivid. Jungkook, on the other hand, started noticing strange coincidences happening around him. He'd hear the same tune in unexpected places, see shadows in the corners of his vision, and feel a strange sense of déjà vu every time he looked into Lisa's eyes. One night, unable to sleep, Jungkook sent Lisa a message. Jungkook asterisk, are you awake? Lisa asterisk, yeah. I can't stop thinking about it. Jungkook asterisk, me neither. I think we need to find out what this means. Lisa asterisk, but how? Jungkook asterisk, we follow the signs. The next day, they met at a quiet cafe, away from prying eyes. They compared notes, realizing that the dream wasn't just repeating, it was evolving. New details appeared every night, and with each dream, the feeling grew stronger. That was when Lisa noticed something. A symbol. It had appeared in her dream and, shockingly, on a book Jungkook had picked up earlier that day. "What are the chances?" Lisa whispered, tracing the mark on the cover with her fingers. Jungkook's pulse quickened. This can't be a coincidence. They followed the lead, visiting an old library where they found an ancient tale that sent shivers down their spines. It spoke of two souls, forever connected, meeting in dreams before finding each other in reality. The legend claimed that these souls carried a song, a melody passed through lifetimes, calling them back to each other. Their dream wasn't just a dream. It was a message, a memory, a fate waiting to unfold. Neither of them spoke as they left the library, but their hearts pounded with the same thought. What if they were the souls from the... If you've made it this far, you're truly part of this journey. What do you think? Was it just a coincidence, or is there something deeper at play? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what happens next. Trust me, you won't want to miss it, because this mystery is just getting started. Stay tuned.